lessons and times that I've grown as a human being has been in one of the greatest pains I had. And that was a breakup, a heartbreak, where I was like broken. And I hadn't been broken like that. I had lost people in my life. And that was definitely devastating. But it was something about a heartbreak where the person was, obviously you hear they...
The 2026 Grammy Awards delivered everything audiences have come to expect from music's biggest night. Breathtaking performances, heartfelt speeches, surprise reunions, and unforgettable red carpet fashion moments that instantly dominated social media. The night was packed with energy, glamour, and celebration. However, one of the most unforgettable moments of the entire evening didn't happen on stage or at the winner's podium. Instead, it came quietly through a deeply personal reflection, shared by Jennifer Hudson, as she walked the red carpet with her signature elegance and calm confidence. Hudson paused during a press interview to speak about something meaningful beyond awards or fame. She opened up about the inspiration behind one of the most beloved segments from the Jennifer Hudson Show, the now famous Spirit Tunnel. What followed was more than a casual celebrity interview. It was a moving reminder of the power of encouragement, community, and intentional joy. Hudson revealed that the Spirit Tunnel was never meant to simply entertain or go viral. It was, in many ways, an extension of her personal philosophy and her life journey. For Jennifer Hudson, the Grammy Awards have always carried a special emotional weight.
And it worked.
Yeah, and so to remember that moment and then to fast forward to, oh my God, being in the first day of rehearsal in Dreamgirls, and I'm in front of the mirror dancing, and I'm like, who is this woman coming? Oh my God, that's Beyonce.
As a rare performer who has earned an Oscar, Grammy, Tony, and Emmy, she stands among an elite group of entertainers whose careers stretch across music, film, theater, and television. Yet, Hudson has never viewed awards as just trophies or status symbols. To her, they represent milestones, reminders of her growth, her perseverance, and the long road that brought her to where she is today at the 2026 Grammys. Hudson seemed especially reflective. Wearing a gown that was elegant yet understated, she embodied authenticity rather than spectacle. Her presence wasn't loud, but it was powerful. This night is about music, she shared, but it's also about people, where they began, what they've overcome, and the ones who stood beside them along the way. That statement became the perfect gateway into discussing something close to her heart. The Spirit Tunnel. To anyone unfamiliar, the Spirit Tunnel might seem like just a fun segment, a high-energy hallway filled with singing, clapping, dancing, staff members welcoming celebrity guests into the show. But to Jennifer Hudson, it is far more than a cheerful tradition. The Spirit Tunnel is loud, joyful, and deeply rooted in gospel rhythms. It sets an emotional tone before any guest even sits down for an interview. Since its debut, the tunnel has become a cultural phenomenon. Guests from every corner of entertainment, musicians, actors, athletes, public figures have walked through it and emerged transformed. Some laugh uncontrollably. Others cry. Many are visibly overwhelmed by the pure positivity. Clips of the Spirit Tunnel regularly gain millions of views online, offering rare moments of unfiltered joy in a world often filled with negativity and division. But Hudson made one thing clear. The Spirit Tunnel was never created for social media. It came from something real, she explained. It came from what I needed, and what so many people need, whether they realize it or not. Hudson traced the roots of the Spirit Tunnel back to her upbringing in Chicago, where gospel music was not simply something played in church. It was a way of life in church. She said, before you even sit down, somebody is already speaking life into you. People are clapping, hugging you, singing over you. You feel seen before you even say a word. Those early experiences shaped her understanding of community as something active, not passive. Encouragement wasn't optional. It was a shared responsibility. That energy tells you that you matter, Hudson continued. that you belong, that you're not walking into something alone. The spirit tunnel became her way of recreating that same feeling, not just for herself, but for everyone who steps into her show. A modern space of affirmation, a joyful welcome that reminds guests, you are supported, you are celebrated, and you are loved. One of the most powerful parts of Hudson's explanation was her awareness of emotional burdens. She acknowledged that many people, even famous ones, arrive carrying invisible struggles. People show up smiling, said, but you don't know what they've been through that day, or what they're dealing with privately. For Hudson, the spirit tunnel serves as an emotional reset, a moment designed to break through stress, anxiety, and exhaustion. I wanted something that would remind people, she said, before we talk, before we perform, before anything else, you are loved. This philosophy aligns perfectly with her approach as a talk show host. Hudson doesn't aim to interrogate or provoke controversy. Instead, she leads with warmth, humanity, and heart. Jennifer Hudson's life and career have been filled with extraordinary highs and unimaginable lows. While she didn't go deeply into personal tragedy during her Grammy interview, the emotional depth behind her words made it clear that the spirit tunnel is connected to her own healing journey. There were times in my life when I needed that kind of energy just to keep going, she admitted, and I didn't always have it. In creating the spirit tunnel, Hudson transforms something she once needed into something she could now give to others. That act, turning personal resilience into communal celebration, has become one of the defining qualities of her career beyond music. It's not about me standing in the spotlight, she said. It's about creating space where everyone shines, even if it's just for a minute. The timing of Hudson's reflection was especially meaningful. The Grammys played a major role in shaping her identity as a recording artist. Winning her first Grammy wasn't just recognition of her talent, it was validation of her authenticity in an industry that often demands reinvention. Standing at the 2026 Grammys, now equally respected as a talk show host, producer, and cultural connector, Hudson represented growth without losing herself. This industry can change you, she said, but the goal is to let it expand you, not take pieces away. The spirit tunnel symbolizes that refusal to be boxed into one identity. Gospel singer, Broadway powerhouse, pop artist, television host. All versions of Jennifer Hudson exist together in that joyful hallway of sound, movement, and celebration. One reason the spirit tunnel has become so beloved is its sincerity. In an era when many televised moments feel manufactured for clicks, the tunnel feels genuine, even though it is rehearsed. Hudson insists the joy is real. My staff isn't pretending, she emphasized. They're showing up as themselves. That authenticity translates through the screen. Viewers can sense when joy is performative. And when it is shared, the spirit tunnel belongs firmly in the second category. Many cultural commentators believe the spirit tunnel's popularity reflects something larger, a societal hunger for encouragement in a world marked by anxiety, division, and digital isolation. The tunnel offers something radical in its simplicity. Collective celebration without an agenda. Guests feel it, and viewers feel it too. Many celebrities have spoken about the emotional impact of walking through the tunnel. Some laugh, others cry, some pause mid-step, overwhelmed by the energy. Hudson views those reactions as proof that the tunnel is doing exactly what it was meant to do. When somebody tears up, she said, that's not sadness. That's release. Even people watching from home often share that spirit tunnel. Clips lift their mood instantly. That's the beauty of shared energy, Hudson explained. You don't even have to be in the room to feel it. As her conversation at the Grammys came to an end, one truth became undeniable. The spirit tunnel is not a gimmick. It is not a branding strategy. It is the emotional heartbeat of the Jennifer Hudson show. Hudson has created something rare in daytime television, a space rooted in kindness, connection, and celebration rather than cynicism. I wanted the show to feel like home, she said, and every home needs a good welcome. When asked if the Spirit Tunnel might evolve in future seasons, Hudson smiled warmly. It'll grow the way we grow, she said, but the spirit will always stay the same, as she stepped away to rejoin the Grammy festivities. Her words lingered on a night honoring music's greatest achievements. Jennifer Hudson reminded the world of a different kind of legacy, one built not only on talent, but on the courage to uplift others. And in doing so, she proved something unforgettable. Sometimes the most meaningful moments aren't about winning awards, but about creating spaces where everyone feels like a winner. The moment they walk in,